I'm not sure. There you go. If you see one of these, make sure you throw bricks, throw tires, nails underneath the tires, do whatever you want to these vile, disgusting, illegal taxis who are out here stealing valuable work from decent people who lease a taxi or own a taxi, like this kind gentleman coming through right here, a real independent businessman versus this hack. That's not even, that's an insult calling a hack because that's what a real taxi is. These people are not only stealing work, they're doing it for less. At least if they would support the market price and the market value, I could see it. But these people are horrible, horrible thieves. And then when you're in an accident, there is no commercial insurance to cover you for the accident. You're out in the cold because it's insurance fraud, as well as, well, it doesn't even have the front tag, which is necessary. And hey, what up? I saw your town on the map the other day, James. Well, taxi cabs charge rates which are determined by the cities. They don't even get to charge their own rates. That's something that's determined by the cities. So they haven't been robbing people. You need to talk to your city council if you think those rates are unfair. Hey, look, a furry wiener. Furry wiener. I saw your town on the map the other day, and I thought about you. I was planning a little short trip. I went to Wisconsin last night. Today's been a good day so far. I got here at 2:30. It's 6:30. I'm up $280, which is kind of slow, but kind of okay. I'm not complaining, especially after yesterday. Yeah, it's a little cold, James. No, the reason I support actual, real, legal, proper taxis is because they are trained drivers. They have more experience. They have commercial insurance, primarily commercial insurance, not secondary, which is not even legal. When you operate a commercial vehicle, as you do your truck, which is another commercial insurance, a vehicle, you have to have full-time primary commercial insurance, which this guy right here does not have. Hey, that's why I support. And the taxi cab driver is a honest local businessman who I want to keep in business so that he can continue to provide services and goods, and then come out here and buy my balloons. Is that better? So that's why I don't support that type of business plan, because that person will be out of business in 6 weeks. And in a whole while, they weren't supporting the market price, which the legitimate service provider was doing, and had a decent living. When I drove a taxi, I made four to $700 a day, and I had a really good lifestyle because of these hacks are not only stealing the work, they're doing it for less, and they're probably making about the same as a burger flipper or less when you take all their expenses. James, I know you can second that emotion on that, because of the fact that when you add up your cost of doing business, just the same way you do a business plan like you did for your trucking, you had to find out what your costs of operation were. The cost of operation, she's pretty, is about 60 cents a mile to operate a commercial vehicle. When you start driving your personal car as a taxi, it was not even designed for that type of work. When you use this, whatever Nissan that is, that wasn't designed to do that kind of work. It was designed to start, go to work, start, come home. It was not designed to start, drive around, stop, start, stop, start, like a taxi cab demands. And then they don't even last as long. So you're going to be buying a new car every 2 or 3 years. you're gonna have a lot more maintenance problems. Like if you use like a fleet design vehicle, like a Crown Victoria, or yeah, the chick there, dude, man, the chick. Nissan's a fairly decent car, but I would never use it for a taxi. I would rather use that right there, a Honda Accord, if I were to use a foreign car. Hey, you know me too well, Robin. James, I actually know Robin from real life. She drives it. Schneider. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey guys, how we doing? Happy Mother's Day. Hey, I know, right? Nothing really. You missed the hot chick with a big booty, pretty face. James, Chris is Robin's husband. He's a truck driver too. So is Robin. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. It's getting a little chilly out here, honestly. I don't know if it can last more than 20 or 30 more minutes. Yeah, you see how the traffic has gone down. People are starting to go home. Well, at least it didn't rain. That's the kudos for today. It's a brain sucker, tragically starving. I think I sold 4 of those at full price today. It was nice. I'm always curious about this one place. That place always piques my interest every time I'm here. I don't know why. It's just another Masonic lodge. It's not even that big. I mean, I've been in dozens of them. Actually, they're all really kind of creepy on the inside. Especially the larger ones that have the little mini auditorium. And they have this little curtain behind the podium. And supposedly their god lives there. Really? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That means Happy Mother's Day and dog, right? Yeah. Not only is it the traffic lowering down, but people are just not stopping as much right now. I don't blame them. I don't want to be out here either. I'm about to go get in my van and cut the heat on and relax for a while. I really want to, but I really have to maximize my money because I have to wait. Well, I don't know. I'll probably make balloons all this week after work in my courier job where I'm an independent contractor. Something yeah, James, if I were to film every yoga bout out here, I would be doing nothing but filming. This town is filled of yoga pants. Oh my God. And the camel toes are everywhere. And then they walk by and pull their pants up and you can see even more. It's a pervert's fantasy. James, you're a married man. So are you, Chris. Oh, I think I broke up with my girlfriend again today, or she kicked me out, or whatever she wants their terminology to be. Because I told her I wasn't going to pay her $450 rent. First of all, I don't pay rent in a place that I live at and share and help pay for it. She wanted me to pay her $450 to be there, and I'm not even there this month. No, I'm not going to pay her whole full mortgage for her. No, I'm not there to pay for her house. I'm there to be there with her as her partner. Yeah, and then I'm supposed to pay half the lot rent too. The mortgage on that trailer is $450. I'm no fool. Exactly. You know, and I've actually been thinking about her. Um, Drove by this place that were about 4 years ago. We were in my little Honda Accord. We got on Kingery Highway. I think there's another interstate over there. James, you might know what it is. Is it the 90 that goes to Schaumburg?
I like your hat.
Oh, thanks. What color do you like?
I don't know. Blue, or, yeah, blue, I guess.
You want one?
I mean, are they for free?
Oh, I need a little bit of money.
Yeah.
All right, next time.
No problem.
So we got on there, and I had forgot to latch the hood properly on my little Honda Accord, little 1986 Honda Accord. Yes, very much, James. Must be benefits. Hi, guys.
Hi.
We need a balloon?
We're okay.
Okay. And, so yeah, the hood flew back against the windshield and then up to the air about 40 feet, and we both screamed like little bitches. It was hilarious, you know. And then she says, we're just friends. Well, no. If we were just going to be friends, I wouldn't move back down there. I could have just stayed in my van like I am now and keep all my money, and I'd live just as comfortably in my van as I do in a home. So my van is also 8 foot high on the interior, 8 foot wide, and 14 feet long in the bed area. It's very comfortable. I have a heater and an air conditioner in there. I can park in someone's driveway and give them $50 a month, which I have done before. But right now I'm just showering in the Anytime Fitness. I keep all my stuff in the storage area, and I'm happy. So yeah, I'm not paying her mortgage for her. And then, not even getting any action? Dude, I can live on my own for free. I have people let me stay in their house for free. Full time, you know. I could go to my dad's house and live there for free if I wanted to live for free. Or if I needed a place to live. So, no way, Jose. Barely even kisses me on the mouth. Now, here's the thing is, I got her another diamond ring this last spring. Or recently. Yeah, it was February. And she tried it on. She's worn it a few times on her. Oh, Maserati. Perfect piece of junk. Maseratis sound nice, but they're really a huge maintenance hassle. I know mechanics that own Maseratis, and they say they're nothing but pure junk. They sound awesome, they look awesome, but they're really not that great. So yeah, I bought her a second diamond ring. I paid. Well, she asked to go to the next level the first time, so I said okay, cool. And I went to this place, a 5-star. What is this place called? 5-star swap shop. It's on North Avenue in Lombard. I bought her a little $80 ring, a little token gesture. She wore it for a while. Maybe it's a car show. So this time I bought her, I paid $350 for a little diamond ring. And she broke up with a guy she had posted up there while I was gone. I was gone on the road for a year. I stayed in my truck for an entire year. And I saved enough money to get the fuck out of there and buy myself a truck. Hey, you know, I'll have nothing but good intents for that one, but you know, if the legs don't fly up in the air every now and then, it's just not worth it. Oh no, where? What? Is he okay? Oh, hi guys.
Hi.
Are we having fun yet?
Yes.
All right. You know what today is?
What is day?
No, jumping day. Jumping for Mother's Day. What do we got here? Thin Mint.
Cotton candy.
They have cotton candy ice cream? I have to try that. And Big Brother has?
Oreo.
Oreo.
Coffee.
Coffee. They almost thought that was pralines and cream. That's right, James. At least once or twice a month. And that's really insufficient. She tells me, oh, well, my mom's husband doesn't even make her work or get a job. But I'm sure she doesn't know the things that her mom does at a whim, at a drop of a hat. Anytime, anywhere. Many times a day, probably even. And she keeps that house sparkling clean and cooks 3 meals a day. And they're all hot. So, she does none of that. So why should I take my hard-earned bread and pay for a place that I'm not even there for? I'm not even there. And then she'd get this my way or the highway attitude. No, it don't work like that. I'll pay $2.25 and I'll be there because I wanted to, to help her. Wow, that's horrible. I would give her $300 a month for me not to be there. And then we had an agreement before. I pay for the internet and she pays for electricity. Now, I'm one person out of 4. Why should I pay for half of the electricity when probably half of the electricity goes for everybody's common good? Which she has 3 out of... It's an octopus, sir. Yeah, I'm not there to leave it on the nightstand. I get where you're coming from, James. Now you see what I see all day. Now you know why I'm happy all the time. Na, Nick, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nick. I don't know how to say that. No, we're not in Germany. It's a lot of Chicago is based on German culture. This is where most of the German tribes came to in the 1880s. A lot of German people came here. Yeah, well, that's why, Chris, whenever she kicks me to the curb, I don't cry about it. I go, okay, whatever. And then she'll call me back a week or so later on or whatnot. Or she gets a flat tire. You have a photo of her, Robin? I don't know your husband's phone number. Dude, I always need money. It's never enough money. I'm trying to raise $20,000 in the next 60 days, which is not in. Well, how much you talking about donating? Just come down here and hang out with me one day, James, and you'll see. This is paradise. This is a wonderful sushi place. I've eaten there a lot.
I bet you regretting your Mustang.
I have a what is that place where you get donations for it was really famous for a while. It was one of those websites. Was it famous for being e-begging or whatnot? I don't know. I'll give you my bank's routing number if you need it. Oh, hey, right here. A restaurant based on nothing but grilled cheese. Can you imagine that? Yeah. I don't know. I don't have PayPal. I got PayPal. Circusboy90210 at gmail.com. How about that? This place, Potter's Place, is awesome. They have huge concerts in the back. I don't know if I can write that in chat. Let me see if I can write. I don't know how to. CIRCUSBOY90210 at gmail.com. If one of you guys can write that out, type that out. I don't know how to type on this thing while I'm doing live videos. It's my email address, circusboy90210 at gmail.com. No. Robin, can you type that out, please? CIRCUS. There you go, James. Thank you very much. Yeah. And then she, she'll say something about the money, then I'll hang up, and then she'll call back and change. When I came home, was there, the kids were like happy to see me. Or kids, they were really happy to see me. Of course, the dogs, they're like scampering around the house, skittering around, barking, yipping. When I got back home after being gone for a year, it was literally like an hour and a half reunion process with me and the dogs. And then the kids were like, for 30 minutes. She was like, meh. Did I get a kiss on the cheek? No. Not even, nothing, not even a hug. Just cold, heartless. So it's evidently, it's all about my, do re mi. Robin can give it to me. I don't want to put it out here on this feed because this will be up here forever and I don't want people bothering you from here. But we can hang out next time you get in Chicago during the week, maybe after 5 or whatever, whatnot. I've been 30 minutes without a customer, which is kind of unusual. Oh, see? That's indicated of what's going on here. It's cold. There you go, James. It's all for you, buddy. And what she doesn't know is, while she broke up with me, and then one of her workmates from Domino's, who was 58 years old, and she's 48. Or she was 48 at the time. She's 49 now. I got with a 24-year-old girl, several 24-year-old women, and just wrong. So yeah. I don't need her. I don't. I like her. But I can't put up with her emotional distance. She forgets all about her good times, and she said, "Oh, that never happened," or "I made up," or "I'm a fucking liar," or some dumb shit like that. And then her kids side with me every time. Because they like me. I'm a decent guy. I'm probably the best woman. Probably the best guy she's ever had. I treat her well. And then she said I treat her bad. Because I made her get a job. She was a welfare-having Section 8 dweller. Yeah, she doesn't remember I got her a job up here. Hi. And then It was where I'm working at right now, actually. And then for 3 weeks, I gave her $50 a day for her to have gas and lunch money to get her job started until she got her first paycheck. When we moved to North Carolina, her car got repossessed, and I let her use my Honda Accord and rode my bicycle to town and made balloons while she used my car. I never charged her a penny. I never asked her for anything. I never even asked her to just pay the car insurance. And I gave her gas money to do that too. We lived in my parents' house for a little bit over a year rent-free before my dad started asking her to at least pay half of the utilities to defray the cost of her being there. Just nothing's ever good enough for her. And then now, I'm like, hey, you know, I got here and I had some unexpected expenses, and yeah. Oh, if you don't give me money this weekend, you're out of here. You know, what about and she said, it's not my problem. I never told you that whenever you had situations. She's just cold-hearted. She has no feelings for anybody but herself. She didn't really care for her kids either. You know how many times I've treated her kids' injuries instead of having them go to the emergency room and saving her hundreds, if not thousands of dollars?
Stop jumping on people. This is what I saw right here.
Are we coming back this way? Why am I walking?
Exactly, James. Hey, sorry about that. This is actually getting unbearable. This is untenable. I cannot do this for more than 10 or 20 more minutes. It's bone chilling, and it's only like 50 degrees. Why is it's like I'm colder now than I've been here when it was 40 below zero. I actually worked here driving a truck on a local route in 2013 when it was 20 below zero, and I was walking around in t-shirts and shorts for 10 minutes at a time, of course. Maybe, you know, just getting out of my truck and going to a building or whatnot. Was that very prudent or smart? Probably not. Very, and it's bone chilling. It's chilling my bones. It's like penetrating into my body. I don't get it. What is it, the humidity? I don't like it. I'm about to go there. I hope I don't need to buy another propane bottle tonight. I will if I have to. I have another one I can exchange for it. Supposedly this thing's supposed to work about 20 hours on 120 hour bottle. Usually what I do is I get in there and I turn it on full high. I think it's like 36,000 BTUs, and then warm the place up real good, and then like put it down on medium or low where it's supposed to last 200 hours on the 20 pound bottle. It's all about economizing and saving money for more important things. Not that being warm and toasty isn't. Yeah, well, I'm in the vehicle, so I don't exactly think it's very prudent to, do that. I might have to move the vehicle at any time. I mean, I've been parking at Walmarts, and I parked a couple of times by my job because, it's full of delivery vehicles, so they're not really going to notice me being parked in there for an extended amount of times because, well, at night there's other delivery vehicles parked there all night. So my plan for tomorrow is to roll up my bedding and put it into a corner, and then probably just like, I don't know, cover it up with boxes. Yeah, true, because having the key ignition shows intent to drive. And I don't have to have the key on for my interior lights to work in this vehicle. However, I just don't, I'd rather be parked in somebody's driveway before I did something like that. that removes any other, you know, because then they don't have any right to even be questioning anybody in the vehicle at that point. I think probably sometime this week I'm probably going to try to go to couchsurfing.com and set up some type of thing like that. Usually most... you know what? I appreciate the offer. I'm not sure how far that is away from here. I'll throw you some bucks for electricity or whatever, not, you know, if I put my air conditioner on. I'm not sure how a shower would work. I do have my own towel. Oh yeah, that's not conducive to, you know, keeping my fuel costs low. I saw you're out there and you're in the middle of nowhere. You're like a county or two away from here, I believe. This is DuPage County. I feel like going over here and eating sushi, but I am on the beans and rice program for the next 60 days as much as possible. I'm really weak on it. I need to get my refrigerator installed into my truck. That's going to cost me about, well, that and the inverter. Well, I have plenty of wiring. I just need connectors. I also need to do some rewiring on the interior lights. My dash lights don't work. Oh God, it's so cold. See, I know what speed I'm going at by this, what gear I'm in and the sound of the engine. I don't really need it. It's just a little bit more comforting. I have my 12-volt refrigerator for my truck, thank you. If you want to give it to me, I mean, I won't turn it down. I bought the real refrigerator for my truck when I was at Schneider. I got it in Georgetown, Kentucky for $700. And it's done me 2 years of great service. It still works. I'm going to put that one in the truck, in my little truck. And then I'll put the microwave up on the shelf and strap it down real good. Yes, sir, they are. It was worth every bit of $700 because it saved me so much trouble in dealing with ice and potentially not finding ice. And over the course of 2 years, $3 a day. Yeah, I've more than saved what it cost. Yeah, so I was out in the truck for 2 years. So 730 days would be... Hi guys, happy Mother's Day. Times $3 a day for ice, that's $2,100. That more than paid for itself. And plus it does a better job. Your cheese doesn't get soggy. And then when it gets low, the stuff on the top doesn't get as much cooling. Yeah, I would just never do a cooler in the truck in a million years. A cooler is for like a 1 or 2 day event, or like even unless you have like one of those snazzy coolers where it stays for 7 days. Yeah, puddles of water, James. Yeah, and then you have to be draining it all the time, finding a place to drain it. It's just like so much more extra work in a situation where your time is already precious as it begins with. I just couldn't fathom just doing that. I see these cats out here, these newbies with the cooler on the seat, and then you don't have use of your seat if you want to pick up a hitchhiker or have a friend come along, or your girlfriend or your wife or your boyfriend or whatever your situation might be. Or your dog. What if your dog wants to sit up there? I mean, yeah. Or you could put it on the floor and then you waste your precious floor space. And it makes no sense at all. Just like this place. This place is closed already at 7 o'clock. Do they limit their hours to make their merchandise seem more valuable? So do people have to get here and purchase when they can? I would, if I owned this shop right here, I would keep this place open to 2 o'clock in the morning. And then all the little drunk hotties would come by here and just buy the shit out of my products. But that's me. I do digress. I have a different business plan and method for everything, and it seems to work a lot better. I don't know why.
Illuminati's is better pizza.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Anyways, I do digress. Let me hop off here. I'm going to be out here 5 more minutes, unless if 5 to 10 minutes. If I get another one, which it looks like, I got a couple customers potentially coming down the road, and right, and then it's not only just the perfect floor space. It's like, you know, the comfort and ease of going back from the front to the back. It shouldn't be a 3 or 4 minute process to get from the front to the back. Which, believe me, you can ask Robin that I know about having clutter on your floor. When I left my truck, I had 14 totes, 14 20-gallon totes of stuff in my truck, and a bicycle, and a saxophone, and a guitar. I had way too much shit in my truck, and it just, yeah. You really need that floor space for comfort and ease of ingress, and I better go. I'm probably losing customers being on here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.